power of fallen, boundless self, fallen, boundless self. That is the total plunge of the infinite, of the divine. Therefore, abysm, zero, and all that. Now it is, he has withdrawn, but still his power is there, his Shakti is there, his activity is there, that does not go away, it is always there with him. Self awake between the first and the, she is awake between the first and the last nothingness. He has withdrawn, but his Shakti is there, and she is awake between this and that. Now, first and last nothingness. See, another great metaphysical statement here. He has withdrawn himself totally into himself. That is the last nothingness. He is nothing now. That is the last nothingness. Who has withdrawn himself? He had not expressed himself at all so far. He is absolute non-manifest. The absolute non-manifest is the first nothingness. The absolute non-manifest, even before Satchidananda was created, he was there alone, absolutely alone, with his Shakti, with his power. And that is first nothingness. The total non-manifest supreme is the first nothingness. Now when that first nothingness has withdrawn into himself and become a zero, he has become the last nothingness. Last, through the entire process of involution.
For every cycle,
Huh?
for every cycle there is this.
Means, in other words, he is telling in two lines here the process of involution.
I mean, for every cycle there is.
No, well, you can say that. Yes.
And so, in this case, is there anything between the first and the last step?
Nothing.
So, nothing?
No.
It's not possible.
No. But he says that still his power is there.
Yeah, there is something.
But his power is always there with him. See, and the power does not remain inactive. Although he has withdrawn, his power does not remain inactive. Shakti, or what you want to call her, you see. The inconscient nature, the inconscient executrix. Shakti, yeah. His power is always there.
That's the power.
That's the power, yeah. Power of fallen, boundless self. He is boundless, of course, awake between the first and she remains awake. She is see, now here the metaphysics is not totally elaborated, but the mother has said in a kind of a story that the divine withdrew from himself totally. The four powers went away totally from their source, from their origin. When she saw the horror of separation, then she plunged directly into matter. She has described the whole thing in two steps. She has plunged into the involution, the divine Shakti herself, and then matter got stirred up and all that kind of. That is that power. So, mother's story has already explained that thing. The poet here is not obliged to tell you all those details in one line. Between the first and the last nothing, recalling the tenebrous room from which it came. Turn from the insoluble mystery of birth and the tardy process of mortality, and long to reach its end in vacant naught. See, now it is because of this power which is awake that the slow early beginning of evolution is indicated here. Between the first, recalling the she has come from the tenebrous room, from the darkness from which it came. Turn from the insoluble mystery of birth why that birth is there, that cannot be explained. And not to reach in this vacant not, it is trying to reach again, go back from it. In words, the fallen boundless is the involution, reaching the vacant not, reaching the vacant not is the evolution. Because of the spirit which has taken the plunge into it. As in a dark beginning of all things, a mute, featureless semblance of the unknown, repeating forever the unconscious act, prolonging forever the unseeing will, cradle the cosmic drowse of ignorant force. She is ignorant force, and she is moving in the sun, whose moved creative slumber kindled the sun. It is this force whose creative slumber kindled the suns. In fact, in our darkness, that is how the suns have risen and carries our lives in a somnambulist world. So, our life is a somnambulist, sleepwalker, and in that sleepwalking, things are going on. As in a dark beginning of all things, well, this is the dark part, the early aspect of evolution in the darkness.
Yes. So the first nothingness is unmanifested divine.
Is a non-manifest divine. Paratpara, non-manifest, tat. Unknowable, yeah. You can call it. Because he is non-manifest, what can you describe about it? If there is a quality, if there is a character, if there is a description, then you can, unknowable, yeah, paratpara. That is the first nothingness. That is the first nothing. Because it is non-manifest. The last nothingness is the total indeterminate.
Before Sat.
Before?
Before Sat.
Even beyond Sat.
Yeah.
Beyond Satchitananda.
No, Sat.
Oh, Tat, yeah, that's right, yeah, Tat.
So the last nothingness.
Last nothingness is that zero of the involution.
So for each cycle.
No, here in this particular cycle, the involution has taken place, means the four powers have separated themselves out and became their opposite. That is what your mother says. And when the horror was seen, then the second plunge was made. Second plunge. The mother says, to correct the mistake, she says, to correct the mistake which has occurred due to separation, she was asked to send second set of emanations, and they were the gods. In another place she says, when she reported back to the mother, to the divine mother, then she was told this, to the Supreme, then the Supreme told her, go and plunge yourself into matter. Plunge yourself into matter.